Hello guys, welcome back to General Chats. It kind of seems like it can be a long while in between episodes because I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm going to do them, and then I end up not doing them. But this time I'm committed. I've been writing everything down, and I'm hoping that I'll have the series finale of General Chats up by the end of February. Please hold me to that. I will do a big channel update, but I guess I'll say that for the next video, because I'm just kind of figuring this all out as I go along. Okay. I got a red lantern ring. Sorry, I'm wearing it on my pinky, because anyway, this video is, I guess this will be the last video of 2020, and so we're going to end off the year with my top 5 2020 films. I was originally going to do my top 10 2020 films, but I realised that I didn't watch enough new films to be able to go, oh yeah, there's really a lot to choose from, so I just went, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got about 11, so I can't really. So I'm just gonna do, top 5 and then an honourable mention that is technically a 2020 film. Depends how pedantic you want to be about it. Anyway, let's count them down. Sorry. Anyway, number 5. Number 5, Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I believe this is the last film I went to see in the cinema before all the cinemas closed. This was I went to see it back in February, so actually the last film I was supposed to see in the cinema was Bloodshot, but I never actually did. Ended up watching Bloodshot, as you know. And, yeah, so Sonic the Hedgehog is number 5, just because purely it's more a fact of I love the Detective Pikachu movie, because it's just, it's really hard to explain it. I don't have a script, because I kind of just decided I was going to be recording 5 minutes ago. Actually, more technically for me, 10 minutes ago. Anyway, so it's just and there was kind of I'm just trying to pick out what to say. Technically, I could pause the recording so I figure out what to say. But why would I do that and deprive you of all my banter? Or not banter. Anyway, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, because, well, it's just kind of one of those surprising films that is just kind of after the very first trailer and that horrible character design, everyone was just kind of oh yeah, they're delaying the movie, redoing the CGI, so it's just oh yeah, this probably won't be good. But then, new trailer comes out, it's this could actually be good. Then you go see it and you're just blown away. So I'm actually pretty glad that Sonic the Hedgehog was kind of that one of the last big movies to come out before lockdown. So it's just kind of cheer everyone up before tearing them right back down. Sorry, I'm not good at explaining this. Anyway, number 4. And now this is a movie I just seen today for the first time. Literally half an hour before I started recording. I finished watching it. It just came out this month. It's the Michael Bay pandemic thriller Songbird. I literally just finished watching that half hour ago. well, as of when I'm recording this, I have to honestly say it's unlike any movie I've seen before. So, for those of you who might not know what Songbird is, it's this Michael Bay produced film where it's basically set a few years into the future, and basically, I guess, COVID has become COVID-23. So it's just like, and it's primarily set in Los Angeles, where it's kind of like a quarantine city, and there's like people immune and that. And I think it was the first film to be filmed like when production started back, like literally the day they gave the go ahead for productions to start back up, they were off and running. And honestly, in some cases, you can't even tell it was filmed under social distancing and all these COVID restrictions. Things, but on it, all I can say is go and watch the movie, because the only thing I could think while watching the movie was, oh, what? This is unlike anything I've seen before. This is unlike anything I've seen before. So it's kind of like trying to it's kind of like mixing all these genres. Sometimes like horror and action, and yeah, there's romance plot points in it, and also like thriller and whole fight to survive, quarantine and all that. I guess it's kind of like is but isn't a independent film, because it's got like I believe it has a budget of under 2 million, but it was produced by Michael Bay and his producing people, so it's kind of not really an independent film. But anyway, I do highly recommend going and watching that film. Number 3. Now, you probably... I've probably mentioned my immense love of like Christopher Nolan films before. Did I do a Quentin Tarantino? I was gonna say, like, there's a few filmmakers whose work I love, like Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan. I'm currently getting into Scorsese movies, like the very first Criterion I bought yesterday is the Irishman, Michael Scorsese's The Irishman. I also got his King of Comedy yesterday, so I also got this first season of Dragon Ball, because for me yesterday was Boxing Day, so I went out and spent that Christmas money. Anyway, so Tenet. Yeah, number 3 is Tenet. Honestly, if you don't think about like all the physics and bendiness of the whole plot, which will it won't make your brain go fuzzy, and you can actually just like sit there and enjoy it, mostly purely just for the stylish visuals. But I do have to say, the plot is pretty on point too. Ooh, and it does kind of take a little working out. I do kind of want to do an episode of Our Chance soon. I might record it today, where I just bring back the DVD of the week thing briefly, where I just talk about Tenet, and then I'll talk about Songbird, which I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I won't get into stuff. I just realised I didn't do it like a DVD of the week thing about the My Hero Academia Heroes Rising, which was an amazing film, by the way, but didn't come out in 2020, so it doesn't make my list. Okay, number 2 is the Impractical Jokers movie. Now, I've loved the show for years, although I admit I intimately I just watch it on and off. Kind of just watch it on and off. Like if there's like an episode or whatever on, I watch it. I have been watching Dinner Party, kind of like the Impractical Jokers Dinner Party, like as it airs, so that's good for me. That's good because it's a good show. But yeah, the Impractical Jokers movie was kind of like it was almost like a surrealish experience watching it because it's just kind of like it's them doing the same kind of like stuff they usually do, like, but extended to feature film length. And not only that, it's kind of like you can definitely tell there's aspects and storylines in the film that are scripted. But honestly, that doesn't bother me. And well, I'd say just go watch it. It's a good movie. Well, and one of my favorite bits of the movie is just kind of like when Sal goes into his hotel room and there's a tiger waiting for him. Oh, that's funny. And finally, number one, Bill and Ted Face the Music. Now, this is the first film I saw, or back when cinemas reopened up again, which was shortly before they closed again. But yeah, Bill and Ted Face the Music. It was, because I had only just watched like the first two Bill and Ted films. Like I'd come to love them over over the course of, you know, all this back when I was, I was up in North Wales and doing the Mother Nature North Wales edition. And I don't want to say go on. I was on holiday. I was just say I was on location filming, and I just happened to watch the first two Bill and Ted films, which actually got me really excited for Face the Music. Which I have to say I loved. I believe next month in January, I've ordered an HMV exclusive Blu-ray box set of all three movies together on Blu-ray for the first time. That is going to be amazing. I've also pre-ordered New Mutants on Blu-ray, which, to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it, but I wasn't looking forward to Dark Phoenix either, and I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. And but yeah, it's just kind of like when you see the kind of actor Keanu Reeves is nowadays, and then you just go watch him being Bill and Ted. It's almost kind of odd to see that, just because like you could never imagine Keanu Reeves acting like that. And then you just like, turn on TV, watch him in Bill and Ted, and he's just like, he has hidden talents. But and to kind of like wrap this whole kind of like top 5 2020 films list is going to be my honorable mention. Now, technically, this didn't come out in 2020, although the wide release was 2020, but it had a limited release, I believe Christmas Day night last year, so it was like this time last year. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I always yawn while recording in these episodes. I'm gonna talk a lot. But yeah, 1917 is my honourable mention because I honestly believe that should have won the Best Picture Oscar over Parasite. Don't get me wrong, Parasite's a great movie. Because I was kind of like I partly like there was two main reasons I watched a Parasite. One was because it won Best Picture at the Oscars, and it was kind of like sweeping. No, well, not sweeping, just kind of well, sort of sweeping, just kind of like sweeping the Oscars. The other reason was because my friend Nathan from Doubtfully Optimistic. I know he went to see it and he was a really big fan of the movie. I think he saw it in cinemas. So I was just like, okay, I'll give it a try. Alright. So I got it when it came out on Blu-ray, and honestly, it was a pretty good film, but I had to give it to 1917. I was just like, it felt better. Like 1917 felt better to me. It felt like it had that thing that Parasite didn't. I know I'm not good at explaining it. I'm explaining it my own way. To be fair, Nathan over at Delphi Optimistic, he loves that black and white Willem Dafoe Robert Pattinson movie, The Lighthouse, that came out this year. I I have watched. Like, no, it didn't come out this year. It came out last year. My bad. But I did see it when it kind of like came out on like home video and all that kind of stuff this year, and honestly, I didn't enjoy it. So anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been 2020. This show was supposed to have finished by now. Like, I believe in my original projection, I originally was gonna like finish it in November, but now it's come to the end of 2020, and now we've got 14 episodes to go. I believe next episode I'll be doing a channel update, either that or a summary of fall 2020 anime. You know, the simulcast season. I'll just probably do channel update. That's easier for me to talk about. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.